anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick it away to get this game going. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And the Buffaloes line up on first and 10 now. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Buffs. That's how you finish a play. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The pocket breaking down. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. They didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Throws it deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Moves out of the pocket. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack.
Now, this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got room to run. Making people miss. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw now on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the deep.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They connect for 6.
What a great throw by this quarterback, but let's give credit to the offensive line because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. The receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. The quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
With the catch, it's Marsh. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Marsh. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I mean, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Colorado. And they get set now to try the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the air, it's Knox. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Escapes the pocket. Great move there. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to scramble. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Testing the right side here. Fighting off the defender.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Knox. The receiver makes the catch. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Trying to convert again on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by 5.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Quick completion to the tight end. Powering through a tackle. Make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down after the incompletion. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Here's the handoff. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buffs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. That's a design quarterback keeper. Great streak. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Scanning the field, it's Knox. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers and the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, and they will score.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. A handoff to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. A short completion with the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still losing by 5. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Looking to throw. It's Knox. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Patterson. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. Single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Contact as he threw it. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Buffalo's offense is on the move now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. He got it. The field goal's good. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. after a field goal the last time out. We'll see what they can get here. The running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw already.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Knox. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. It'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's running out of time here. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails, and they're still trailing. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Colorado. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Bringing pressure. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense like they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throw to the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Good throw, catch made. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And they'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. And he drops back in the gun. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it, and now they're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, I know this offense is built around this quarterback. We've seen it the entire game. Do you realize he's now close to 500 yards in this game alone?
And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Ball handed off. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. A classic finish developing here and a chance to take the lead right here on this possession.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the fourth. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
4th down. He's throwing for it. The receiver grabs it. Oh, he did not make it. A big 4th down stop. A chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. Grinding away on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the Buffaloes are looking to keep this drive going.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
That ball snagged for a completion. Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Buffs. This offense is still clicking.
Well, here we go, Chris. They get the touchdown, and now it's all about the 2-point play. Which play do you go with? Under a minute to go and a chance to tie this game up.
The crowd is roaring now, trying to help the defense stop this 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion ties the game. Might be headed for OT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have...
And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be credited as a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He could go. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together that stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that.
Heading for the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. And there's the handoff. The 10. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for two here in second overtime.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have it.
Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they needed a play, and the defender steps up and comes up with the sack. Now, I got to imagine we're going to see a field goal to push us to another overtime.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. A running play called on 4th down. Runs through the defender. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.